Hi everyone, I'm Matilde
I'm Sophia.
and welcome to the first episode of Laers. We're kind of excited because we've been thinking about doing this for quite some time now, but we felt it was the right time.
It was.
So here we are. And I don't know, maybe you want to start by saying why the name Laers, Sophie?
So layers come from layers, and because we believe that everything creative has layers of experience, layers of identity, layers of the projects.
Yeah.
So we started from that, and then it's also connected to our studio, Layers Lab.
Yeah, that we were launching at the same time. Yeah, we wanted to have a name that was working for both the studio and the podcast, because in Layers, I mean, everything creative that we do, as Sophie was saying, even in the lab, we use programs such as Photoshop, Illustrator, AutoCAD, and there are always layers overlapping. And we kind of had to know also how to learn the layers. And I mean, it's going to be a little bit about the layers of our lives and kind of a parallel metaphor for programs and creative programs and life and what we want to talk about, because like at the end we are going to talk about different topics.
We're gonna go from interior to architecture, even creative direction, branding, also art, photography, a little bit of a mix.
Yeah, a little bit of fashion. We are two fashion
As well.
girlies, aren't we? And yeah.
And also like personal experience, so it will be some episode more technical and some more personal as well.
Yeah, trying to mix technical and fun.
Yeah.
Because that's also basically how we work together. Like, it's not only like professional, but like we have fun together. And that's also why we started Layers at the end, because we work pretty well together and it's from a common passion that we both have. And so it was kind of drawn, like we were drawn to this and doing this together.
We discovered that we share the same dreams and expectation as well. So
yeah, some values as well. I think we are very balanced in a way.
Yeah.
We balance each other.
we actually met, so the first time we met it wasn't that great, honestly. I would say that it was pretty bad.
Yeah, we didn't like each other. I thought that Sophie was a bitch and she thought that I was a bad vibe.
Yeah.
Crazy, by the way. Crazy.
But we first met at the welcoming day of university.
Yeah, for our masters here in Berlin, just so that everyone knows where we're filming and doing the podcast. So we are in Berlin, which is a beautiful city. Very big.
Both studied interior design.
Yeah, we did our masters together, and I don't really know how we connected after that first meeting of ours.
I don't have.
But
I have no clue. I don't know how at one point we clicked, but the first 2 weeks, I have no memories. I have no memories of our interaction, so I can't say.
Me neither. I really don't know how like we switched from that girl that really wanted to go to her boyfriend.
Yeah, I was ready to go home. I was walking. I was nervous. I just like wanted to go home and hide. And then this girl came up to me and said like, "Oh, I heard that you're Italian. I'm Italian as well." And I said, "Okay, great." And then she said something like, "Oh, but I don't want to speak with Italians, so."
I mean, it wasn't really like that.
Yeah.
I mean, what I meant, what I meant is that it's just because it was crazy for me that I moved to Berlin, so in Germany, in a different city, new city, in a very international university, and our class isn't that big, right? It's like 25, 28 people, and among those people, there is another Italian. You know, I was like, no.
It was unexpected.
I was like, yeah, what are the odds? But, I mean, everything went well, and here we are now.
It was destiny, I think.
I think it was, you know? Maybe some of the best love stories start like this. Enemies to lover. that's how we that's how we are basically. But yeah, so we moved here in Berlin from, I mean, I'm from Milan.
I'm from Pordenone.
Yeah, she wanted to say Venice. I knew you wanted to say
I
Venice.
wanted to say Venice because I'm used to say I come from Venice because it's easier. People know Venice.
Yeah, more than Pordenone for sure. Like,
yeah, it's a small city. It's really nice, but it's really small.
Yeah, the lovely Pordenone.
The lovely little city of Pordenone.
I mean, it is a pretty city, but
it is. You have to come to visit.
But did you study there? No, it was in Venice, the uni.
No, I actually studied in Perugia.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it was a weird choice. But I did my bachelor during COVID. So basically, I studied home.
Yeah.
Which wasn't a great experience, I would say. Also because we studied design, so it's a hands-on work as well, not just by the computer.
Yeah, it's something where you have to interact and do practical things as well. Yeah, I reckon I did the same in Milan because I studied in Milan. And yeah, it was the same, even though my uni managed to kind of let us go some days during the week when it got a little bit better, not at the beginning, but
last
like
year, right?
The second and third year, yeah, it was a little bit better. So they were trying to let us go at least a couple of days a week, at least for the subjects, like the main subjects, like interior design or product design, so that we could actually interact with the teachers and learn practical things as well.
Why you moved to Berlin?
I think so. After my master's, I did an internship, but I felt like I was still missing something. And I was looking around in Europe. I really wanted to have an experience out of Italy. I also think because, I don't know, I didn't enjoy university as much because the partying, like the life experience of uni. Because we were basically at home, and then even at parties afterwards, like there were so many restrictions that we couldn't really interact with each others. And I think I really wanted this experience. And then I was just looking around. Berlin wasn't my first choice because when I came here in 2019 for Interrail, I didn't really like it. But then, I don't know, it's so international that now I really enjoy living here. I don't know, what do you think about this? Like,
I think Berlin is a great city. The thing is that the first time that I came here was for my university. So it was all like a surprise.
Okay.
So I just like went there like that without knowing anything.
I mean, I reckon if you live in a city, it's very different from visiting. Like,
especially Berlin.
Yeah, because
a lot of people say that it's not beautiful, it's gray. They don't like it, didn't enjoy their vacation or whatever. But once you live here, it's better. It's better.
There are so many things to do. Like, you meet so many different people. Like, it's very multicultural. Our uni was very international as well. So you meet people and you have a lot of inputs, which is also good for what we do because design is very creative, and it's important to have inputs or like a lot of open-minded people around you.
I agree.
Also to discover more creative things. So I reckon like it's really beautiful city. It's very international. There's always something to do.
A lot of bars, cafe, new exhibitions.
And we just been
clubs.
to very nice exhibition this weekend, and it was beautiful. And Berlinale just finished, so the film festival. There was Fashion Week before.
It's perfect for our field, I must say.
Yeah, and I think it's a city where you can grow. Like, because it's very relatively new city, so I feel if you want to start a small business or start as a creative, you can, because you can explore kind of yourself in this city.
You're free to be whatever without being judged that much here. It's completely different from Italy.
Yeah,
that's how I felt. But of course, like everything.
Yeah, I don't know. I do agree with that. Like, there are so many people, and you can really grow and express yourself, which was really important to me I feel like since I've been here, I've been exploring more and different things. The only downside about Berlin, I would say, is that a lot of people just pass by Berlin and they don't stay. Or they stay but not for a very long time. Like it's not their final destination, let's say. And for someone like me that gets so attached to people, it's always very hard then to say goodbye.
Yeah, for me too. I'm super selective with friendship, and once I find someone, it's a struggle to let go, I would say.
Yeah, especially because a lot of people, as I said, it's very international. So a lot of people are like not even from Europe. Like maybe they're from the other side of the world. Shout out to Jess.
Australia.
And like it's not that easy then to see each other at the end. So it's very painful for me, or like to then having to say goodbye, and then maybe you see the like it's also growing up, and it's fine because everyone has their own path, but it is a little bit hard.
Yeah, I think the city it could be a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
So I heard that people here stay like 5 years and then they move, they change environment, which is fair.
Do you think you want to go back to Italy, or would you like see yourself in here or in a different city, like in Europe or maybe even somewhere else?
For now, I really like Berlin.
Okay.
I can see myself living here maybe another 2 years, probably something like that, and then I think I will need to change again. Because Berlin it's nice, but as I said before, it could be overwhelming, and then also I'm a little bit of meteorologic.
Oh yeah.
So in winter
It's really hard.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
You get depression. Like it's gray, it's cold, so it's not the best. But then summer, it's beautiful. So
you have to push yourself to
mm-hmm.
survive this 3 months, and then you can.
Everything is gonna be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you?
I don't know. I definitely wouldn't go back for some time, like back to Italy. I mean, I do like living in Berlin. I don't know if it's my final destination. I mean, we're still in our 20s and we're still figuring out things, and we are building our career, which is also interesting because I don't know where I'll be. I hope this really goes well so that we could actually choose wherever we want to be.
We could work in 2 different cities.
That's also fine, yeah. Totally. So I don't know where I see myself. I went to Australia recently after graduation.
I was so jealous.
Because yeah, we graduated in October, and I think it was really nice because I had this trip to look forward, and I went to visit a friend in Australia, and it was beautiful. I am a very city girl, meaning that I do need the city, but I love the sea. And cities in Australia are so big, but you have the beach right like there.
You have both.
Exactly.
Nature and city.
So that's why I really love it. And I don't know, when I was there, like I saw people going on lunch breaks, just like having a little bite and a dip, and then going back to the office.
That's amazing.
It's
like
my dream.
Yeah.
Like for real.
It's my dream as well.
I really like that. I like the people who are like so happy, very fit. Everyone is hot there.
I mean, it's easier. Like you wake up, there's good weather. You just go for a walk, enjoy your walk with the sea, the nature. I would love that.
The matcha is also great. I cannot drink matcha anymore since I've been back from Australia because it was amazing there. I don't know what they do, how they do it, but shout out to Australian matcha. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Australia wasn't really in my big plan a couple of years ago. I think when I was younger, I did want to be a marine biologist, but then everything switched, and now I cannot see myself doing something different in design. But a couple of years ago, no, not a couple of years, but a year ago or something, this feeling about Australia started again. And since I've been there, I'm like, whoa, that's totally different lifestyle, which I really enjoyed.
Everyone wants to move there. I had to move there as well at one point.
I mean, if
I can stay here alone in Berlin if everyone is going to go to Australia.
I'm just gonna bring you and everyone I
That's
love
fine.
like with me to Australia.
I'm super adaptable.
Yeah, you are. But how was graduating for you? Like, I had this trip to look forward, so everything was like kind of directed and pointed to that after graduation.
So for me, I had mixed feelings about it. Because when I graduated, it was a huge milestone for me.
Yeah.
I got an award, I felt proud, my family was proud, but then I think my joy lasted 2 seconds. 2 seconds, one day. The next day I woke up and I said, okay, now what? And that reaction shocked me a little bit because graduation was my goal for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then after that I came across an interesting theory which changed.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. It changed my perspective a little bit. It seems basic, but it's not. So basically, it's a theory about finite goals and infinite goals. So finite goals are goals with a clear finish line. You're laughing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I keep saying yeah. So every time
I'm trying not to like.
I'm trying not to say it, but then sometimes it's just like.
But honestly,
Yeah.
I was with Ali last night, and every time I was telling her something, she was like, "Yeah." So it's because we are so used to saying that all the time.
Mm-hmm. I need to learn I'm not good at this, but I need to learn how when I'm speaking with a microphone to remove every feeling word that we don't need.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. Sorry, I interrupted you. This theory.
What I was saying. Yeah.
About the theory.
So basically, the finite goals have clear finish line.
Okay.
So, for example, graduating or getting a job title, reaching a target salary, getting a relationship, whatever. But the problem is that, okay, you can say at one point, I did it, I got it, but then you feel unhappy or not totally satisfied because your brain goes directly towards the next goal that you have. While infinite goals, they don't have a finish line. You keep going, you keep playing, so this keeps you motivated and also like builds a sort of resilience towards life, which really helped me. For example, an infinite goals could be building a meaningful career or I don't know, be better at what you do, personal growth. So it's totally different how you frame your goals. It's not just one thing that you get and then you have to move towards another. It's more like a big goal that you have and you just keep going forward. So that's really helped me. Yeah, and now I completely see things in a different way, which helped me.
That's very interesting, yeah. Because I think when you also in uni, you're kind of your own bubble and you're kind of protected. Now you're actually starting to build something and kind of growing into the grown-ups life. So this is very interesting.
It is.
because it makes me think now. Now I'm like, oh my god, what are my goals?
It looks basic. It seems basic, but then it's not, because I was looking at my goals and they're all little things. But then I don't feel satisfied. I'm not happy once I reach it. It just flies away.
Yeah, because it's something. I mean, in the society we live in now, everything is super fast. I think that also doesn't help, because everything is fast. Social medias, life in general, you switch from one city to another. Everything seems easier, but it's also not. So maybe having you call them goals?
Infinite goals.
Infinite goals
Yeah.
are harder to reach in a way, because you have to start from maybe when you're even a little bit younger, or even now. But then, since you are a kid, like they put you like some goals that you have to reach, and then you have to kind of like there's a lot of pressure, I feel. But this is a very interesting theory.
For example, also for this new thing that we're starting, it could be helpful to have a bigger goal, a bigger achievement, not just, okay, I want to reach, I don't know, 1,000 followers.
Yeah.
Because once you do,
you just go for the next one.
Yeah.
But this is also interesting because we are building this thing now, and I think it's something that building our own studio, at least for me, was a goal of life. But that's something that I really want, because I want to be able to express myself also a little bit more freely rather than working for someone else.
That's an infinite goal.
See, so that's great. And but even like if we're starting it now, but even building it, it's gonna be amazing. And I feel like it's something that can grow more and more. It's not something that is gonna finish at a certain point, because you have to keep going. And at the end, also now, I mean, we're both unemployed right now. We both thought that we weren't like gonna be in this situation by now. I think we thought we would have a job by now, but maybe it was also meant to be that we don't, because we wouldn't have started this, and we wouldn't have started probably one of the dreams that also it's in common between us. And we do work really well together.
Even if it doesn't work, it's still like a valuable experience.
It is.
It's something that adds on our experience, so in every case, it's fine.
Yeah, and it's also gonna connect us even more on different layers. Because it's not only like the work, but it's also on a personal level, and we're supporting each other's, because that's also what you need. And it's good because I feel we're very different but similar in some points.
We work well together, and it's crazy because, as you said, like we are completely different in character, at least.
Yeah, in character we definitely are.
When we work together, we are almost the same.
Yeah, we have the same values and we're very aligned mentally. And I think it's very beautiful then, because we can just kind of complete each other on work, and we do agree with what we're saying.
And then we go out for a drink.
And then we go out for an espresso martini, because we do love espresso martinis and espresso martini time. And I think I'm very excited also for
Me too.
For this. Because
let's hope that everything go well.
I mean, my card said that the outcome of the year was gonna be luck, and the theme of the year was communication. And look at us here.
It fits perfectly.
I'm scared.
Mine was getting out of the comfort zone, and
which you're doing. Shout out to Sophie. She's really stepping out of her comfort zone now.
This is not my thing. I'm not good at it. I hate talks in general, especially small talks, but also like at podcasts that we are talking about the things that we like and enjoy. So I think it's gonna get easier.
We talk about passion, like we're lucky enough that we do something that we're passionate about. So it comes also easier to talk about it. And we're not alone, but we can support each other, as I was saying before. And yeah, but it's crazy because the cards are kind of scary.
They're always right.
Alright?
I was so skeptical because I'm super rational. So, and at first I tried them just for fun, but then they're always right. Most of the time, they're right.
I mean, I started a year ago because a friend did them to me, but they're not like those cards that you're like, oh, you're gonna find a boyfriend, oh, you're gonna find, it's more like of a mood and of a personal growth in a way. And then she gifted me those cards, and they were so nice, and they're beautiful. Like the design of the cards itself, it's so beautiful. I just love looking at them.
There are some cards who are designed by designers which are really beautiful.
Yeah, they're a full collection.
Mm-hmm.
But then it also helped me doing some rough phases of last year, and I think those cards really helped me, and now I just enjoy doing them, even just
it's a way
for fun
to clear your mind. It could be helpful.
Yeah, and also like they give you like a mood or an atmosphere of the day or of the month. So with this in mind, I think with this outcome of the year being luck, and with this cards that we should definitely do as an episode, I think it's time to close it for today.
It's time to go.
I really hope you enjoyed this first episode. I know we definitely did, and we're kind of excited because we have some very interesting topics prepared for the next weeks, for the upcoming weeks.
See you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday. Bye.